So today's video is going to be about the Vivo X70 Pro Plus. That's a mouthful of a name. So this is going to be particularly about the little itty-bitty things that I don't find to be that great about this phone. I mean, obviously I haven't held that phone in my hand, but this is based on the specifications and the things that Vivo could have done better, or rather they don't really sound that logical. So yeah, let's begin. The first I'd like to talk about would be the camera. I don't really understand why Vivo went for a telephoto setup, particularly a 2x one with the 12 megapixels. It was absolutely unnecessary. I'll tell you why. You have a 50 megapixel sensor, which is a massive 1:3 inch sensor and has a pixel size of 1.2 microns. It's 50 megapixels. And you also have a telephoto which has 12 megapixels and 1/3 inch of a sensor size. Approximately, it's about 1/2.93 inches, but you get the idea. So it has a pixel size of effectively 1.22 microns. And remember, I said the 50 megapixels has each pixel size of 1.2 microns, and this telephoto 2x has about 1.22 microns. They're pretty much similar. We're not talking about a difference of 0.8 microns and 1.2 microns. No. We're talking about a difference of just 1.2 and 1.22. Effectively, you could just digital zoom from the 50 megapixel sensor by taking a full crop, not a full crop, a 2x crop of the main sensor, and you could land with a resolution of 12.5 megapixels. Because a 2x crop is generally the megapixels divided by 4, so which leads to 12.5 megapixels. 12 megapixels is it's a bit lesser than 12.5 megapixels if you think about it. Also, the f-stop on the main lens is much better. It's at f-bar 1.6. The telephoto does not have that advantage. So if you think about it, it's all the more better to go with the main sensor and crop in 2x rather than go with the telephoto sensor. So this is one of the main nitpicks I have with Vivo, because there could have been huge cost savings. They could have diverted those costs into something else, maybe even marketing. I know Vivo loves to do marketing, so or they could have passed on the savings to the end user. Maybe they just wanted to advertise that they have a lot of cameras and a lot of lenses. Who knows? So that's one of my major and first things. It's just a suggestion. It's not a negative as such, but it's something to think about. It's a bit too illogical, I'd say. But the phone as a whole is great. Now, moving on to the USB-C. Now, I know what you're thinking. Abhishek, the X70, the X60, the X70 Plus, the X60 Plus, all of these already have USB-C. What do you mean the USB-C is a problem? Well, not exactly the USB-C, but the implementation of it. The USB-C that's implemented, which I believe in X70 is USB 2.0. Not sure about this, but I think so, because Vivo does not explicitly mention it's a USB 3.1, like in OnePlus, Samsung, and a couple of other manufacturers. I mean, even Lenovo and Motorola, they've adopted USB 3.1. That's gotta say something about the quality and the capacity of USB 3.1. It can do a lot of things. It can enable a lot of experiences like USB to HDMI, and with the Samsung DeX and all those things. I think Vivo has a missed opportunity over here. They could have really taken leverage of the Snapdragon 888's power and gone directly with the USB 3.1, and they could have enabled a lot more features. I think it's a missed opportunity. Now, I have a bit of confidence in saying that they don't have USB 3.1 because the prior generations, the X60 Plus or X60 Pro with the Snapdragon 865, they didn't have USB 3.1. Most of Vivo's phones, they don't have USB 3.1. I can hardly name one phone from Vivo or iQOO or even Realme or Oppo that have USB 3.1. Nope, that's been one of my primary reasons why I don't use those phones. For me, USB 3.1 is really important. Again, I know you'd say iPhones don't have USB 3.1 either. I mean, they don't support 3.1 speeds either. But they have dedicated lanes for HDMI output, and that can enable a lot of experiences. So that's also one of my major gripe with the X70 Pro Plus, or the X70, or the Vivo flagships in general. All of these people at the top, the Chinese people, the Chinese brands, Redmi, Realme, Xiaomi, Vivo, Oppo, etc. You gotta start implementing USB 3.1. That's the way forward. It's a suggestion. Take it or leave it. It's your choice. Anyways, that is pretty much it. It's a fantastic phone. I have a lot of pros to talk about it, and I think I will probably be making a video about why I like that phone. Okay, this has been my try at filming in different locations rather than just sitting in front of my computer. So yeah, let me know in the comment section if you think it's average. Talk to you later.